Let us solve one problem on sections of solid. So here in this, a pentagonal pyramid. Okay, say pentagonal pyramid. That means a pentagonal base is a pentagon. 40 mm and altitude 80 mm. Rest on the HP on its base. Okay, rest on HP on its base. Base is, so this is the base resting on HP. With an edge of the base parallel to the VP. With an edge of the base parallel to the VP. That means how it is. Edge of the base. This edge of the edge is going to be parallel to the VP. It is cut by a vertical plane. Okay, it is cut by a vertical plane. Vertical plane means vertical. Simply they are telling it as vertical plane. That means perpendicular to HP, horizontal plane. Or otherwise we tell it as ground. Ground to vertical. So we are all standing on the ground, right? So they are telling us ground. The vertical means perpendicular to the ground, perpendicular to the HP, inclined at 40 degree to the VP. Okay, this is 45 degree to the VP. VP means pi. So some of the section coming the downside. At a distance of 10 millimeter from the axis, draw the top view, front view and side view. So let us draw the projections. So this is how the solid is situated. The solid is situated in such a way that one of the edges being parallel to the VP. So first we draw the reference line. The reference line X, Y. Initially, I am using the red color for drawing everything. Because red color means you may use 2H pencil. Okay, red color means you can use 2H pencil, art pencil. So when we come for dark bolding means I will use blue color pen. That means you can use H or HB pencil. So for lettering, for writing A dash, B dash like that, you have to use only HB pencil, soft pencil. So here it is a pentagon, right? So in the top view, so look at this, in the top view pentagon is visible. So you have to draw the pentagon in such a way that one side should be parallel to the VP, parallel to XY line. So I draw like this. Pentagon. So let us, so as it is a pyramid, we have to find the center point also. Axis point, apex point. How we have to find the center point means, so midpoint of this line. So midpoint of one side, let's have this, and connect to the opposite corner one line. Similarly, I find the midpoint of this edge. Midpoint of this edge. Then connect the opposite corner. Now we will get the center point. This is the center point. Okay, I erase the image. Okay. Let us mark the corner points. So I name it as A, B, C, D and E. So this center point is O. Edges means AB, BC, CD, DE and EA. Face edges OA, OB, OC, OD and OE. 10 edges are there. Okay. Then project the top view for getting the front view. So I project. So first we have to project the centroid, right? Center point. Okay. Then what is the height of the solid is 80 millimeter. So 40, 40, 80. So this is 40, another 40, 80 millimeter height of the solid. So measure in the scale. Okay, measure in the scale 80 millimeter from XY line. Then this is our O dash. Then when see the visibility. So visibility means looking from here, A, B, C is visible, E and D are hidden. So here this A dash, this point is E dash which is hidden, this point is B dash, C dash and C dash. D dash also hidden. E and D are hidden. The front view. So the edge also hidden edge. So the edge also OE. So looking from here, these three edges in the front are visible in the front view, and the two edges which are at the back are not visible. So for hidden edges, we have to mark the hidden lines. Dashed line. We are mark the edge with hidden. So it is completed. Then go for section. So here 45 degree to the BP. So section come in the downside. So it may be come in this side, or otherwise we can write it that side. Both are same only. So if you are drawing the inclined line like this, or otherwise like this, are same only. So here, what's the angle of inclination of the section plane means? What's the angle? What's the angle of the inclination is 45 degree to the VP. 45 degree to the VP. So here, from here, one point, so I mark 40 and 45 degree. 45 degree. I mark one line. And it is given at a distance of, means vertical plane at the vertical degree, at a distance of 10 millimeter from the axis. At a distance of 10 millimeter from the axis. So in the top view axis is this. 10 millimeter means we have to draw one circle with the radius 10. With the radius 10, I have to draw one circle. Okay. So here I going to draw one circle. The center as O, which is this value is radius 10 or 10. Then what I have to do is I have to draw a line parallel to this, okay, parallel to this line. Draw a line parallel to this. Horizontal trace. So this is the edge. Then sectioning happening here 2, 3 and 4. So this point is in AB. So I can write it as 1. This point is in OB 2. This is in OC 3. This is in BC. This is 4. So 4 at 4 point sectioning happens. Okay. So project it to the front. So 1 I project towards 1. So 1 is in the AB. Here A dash B dash this edge. So this is 1 dash. 1 dash. Then 2. So 2 directly we cannot get the point 2. So here the same line, vertical line, we can't mark directly. Then go for 3. So 3 means which is in OC. So OC is here. Is it? OC is here. OC is here only. So this is 3 dash. Then 4 dash. 4 dash. 4 is in CD. So okay. So CD is here. 4 dash. So 1 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash. We have to find 2 dash. How to find 2 dash? For getting 2 dash, what we have to do is just we transfer this to another edge. Okay. Transfer this to another edge by rotation. So keep this as center. This as center. So this 2 as radius. Draw an arc here. Okay. Okay. So this point is another 2. Okay. Then draw a line. Project this to upside. So this means I transferred 2 to OA. Actually 2 is the point in OB. So I cannot mark directly on O dash B dash. So for that what I done is I transferred this 2 from OB to OA. For that I draw an arc. Now I projected this OA up to this point. So this is our 2 double dash. Then bring this by horizontal line. Draw on horizontal line. That will bring this to here. This is our 2 dash. 2 dash. Okay. This is our 2 dash. So we got all the points now. So now we can connect 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. That's all it is. Now we can mark section lines, or otherwise I will name it as hatching lines. So that's all about the top view, front view, sectional, front view. So we got the sectional front. Then true shape of the section. How to find the true shape of the section? What we have to do is we have to draw one reference line parallel to the section line. So I draw like this. This is our new reference line x1, y1. So write always, every writing in like this only. So don't want to write 2, R3, don't write. So always write all the letters in vertical. So here also I mark x1 as vertical, y1 as vertical. Don't want to write in inclined form. Then project all the points in this projector, in this reference line. So I draw one line which is perpendicular to our new reference line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what we have to do is mark now one is in the XY line. So this is 1 dash. So we are projecting it from top view. So it is front view. So as we are projecting from the top, we have to take measurement from the front. For 2 dash, measure the distance of 2 dash from old reference line and then mark it in the new reference line. That is 2, 1 dash. Then similarly for 3, mark the distance and mark here. This is 3, 1 dash. Then 4 also in the reference line, 4, 1 dash. Now we can join 1, 2. Then finally this is very important. So we completed the drawing as such. Then it is very important that we have to mark the portions which are dark in this. So we are sectioning this and removing this section out. Okay. So this is the remaining section. So the remaining section we have to make darking. So here this edge from here to here. So mark dark. So here also we can mark dark. So darkening. So here also we have to do dark edges. Then this edge OA, OB, OC. Then up to this mark dark line. Then for up to this mark dark line. So this only we have to mark in dark bold line. Then here also the remaining section. So like this. Up to this. So like this, you have to mark the dark edges. Then true shape section we already done. Then dimensioning is very, very important. So dimensioning, so how to dimension it? So I am going to dimension this edge. I am going to draw dimension for this edge. So this is our object. So object, Then for that what we have to do is, first I have to draw one extension line. So extension line, I have to draw a line perpendicular to the object. So this line should not touch the object. So this is the extension line. Extension line should not touch the object. So we have to give small gap, 2 mm gap, like that. This extension line should not touch the. So we have to give only 2 mm gap. Then from this we have to mark 10 millimeter gap, and then do mark dimension. So this gap is 10 millimeter. So total height is 12 millimeter. Only 2 mm will be extend beyond the dimension line. So here only 2 mm only extend beyond the dimension. Then how to mark the, it means erase the middle and write in vertical 40. That's all it. Then mark the arrowhead. Arrowhead means 3 mm length, 1 mm width. Like that we have to mark the arrowhead. Then here also we draw one extension line. This extension line should not mix the object. Then vertical line, middle, erase the middle, then write in vertical 80, draw the object. Then, so this is the. Then mark true shape, or this is sectional front view. So we can write one guideline which is about 3 millimeter in height. So I write sectional front view. So here also like that, sectional top view. So here true shape of section. So thereby we completed the drawing.